Okay, so we're going to be making visual texture using lines in our work, repeated lines over and over to make our artwork look bumpy. You're going to have the option in the lines that you use when you're making this, and then the following week we're going to go in and add some color with Sharpie. So what you're going to use is one of these wooden tools to draw into this foil. The side you pick is up to you. If you want the silver side, do the silver. Gold, if you want the gold, do the gold side. But usually the silver side tends to work a little better with the Sharpies. It'll just have a little bit of a different look in your colors because the undercoat will be different. So what you're going to do is break this up into sections using lines. So you're going to want to draw about 4 to 5 lines to break this up. And I'm going to go in, let's see, maybe I'll do a wiggly line here. And then off of this line, maybe I'll do a zigzag. So again, you can do whatever you want. And I'm trying to push hard because I want to really push into the foil. Now, I'm noticing here that the foil isn't really pushing down. So one of the things you're going to need that I forgot to explain is 2 pieces of paper under this, and it's going to give it a little bit of a cushion. You're not actually going to draw on this paper. We're just going to put this under our foil, and you'll see, yeah, so now it's starting to carve into it a little bit better. So don't forget those 2 pieces of paper. So I have now 2 lines, right? I want to break it up into about 2 to 3 more. So maybe over here, I'll do some kind of big loop-de-loop line. And you don't want any lines to be open. You want them to either all touch the end of the foil or another line. So they have to make enclosed shapes. So I have a lot of space here, so I might go in and maybe just do another zigzag between here. So that's going to be with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sections, okay? In each section, you're going to come up with a different pattern, all right? You could use shapes, lines, something that we're repeating over and over to create visual texture. A lot of you have already done this in your projects. When you were making animals in your nature projects, some of you repeated lines to show hair in your animals. So we're just doing this in a more non-objective type of artwork. So not only do artists use visual texture for a realistic artwork, or when they're making an object and they want it to appear fluffy or smooth like it's natural texture, but they also use texture as a way to enhance the artwork in any kind of art that doesn't have an object in it, called non-objective. So we're gonna maybe go in here and I don't know, maybe I want to do, I always call these sprinkles because they remind me of sprinkles. I'm gonna go in here and just do some short little lines, and again, I'm staying in, each section has to have a different repeated line or shape. You're going to notice too, it's a lot easier to do lines than it is shapes with this tool. Okay, so I filled up the space really nice. There's no empty space in here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, all right, maybe this loop-de-loop section, because that gives me an extra section, maybe I do want to repeat those little short dash lines. All right, so now in this one, maybe I'll do some, I don't know, polka dots, some filled in circles. It's really up to you. You don't have to do the same thing. All right, and then I would just keep going. So you're gonna keep going until the entire thing is filled up in each section that you made with different line or shape patterns. Take your time, add a lot of detail. Next week we're going to color these.